Today we will be discussing a most often asked question: why take Latin? Well, today we will be discussing why you should take Latin, how it can help you prepare for your future, and all the benefits. Now, Latin may be a dead language, but it is the origin of most languages. This will benefit you later if you're trying to learn, let's say, the Romance languages such as Spanish, French, Romanian, Portuguese, Italian, etc., etc. It's proven to help your SAT scores by critical thinking. It improves your critical thinking because it's not like an average language. You have to piece the words together more. And also, it helps you in your transcripts and trying to get into college. 60% of our Latin language helps you in English because 60% of our English language vocabulary derives from Latin. Kobe once said that the AAU system players that were just coming out of high school, although they did have the gratifying dunks and the nice juke moves, they did not know the fundamentals of the game. They never learned the basic skills of having basketball layups, free throws, mid-range shots, posting up, boxing out, rebounding, passing, and playing defense. In summarizing his observations about these young players, Kobe Bryant made a very perceptive comment. He said, "They don't know the fundamentals of the game. Just as fundamentals are important in basketball, they also are important in education. We can't be prepared for the future by just handing a computer to students. Latin fundamentals give us a base and a large-scale critical thinking skills that will help us for our future and for our SATs in high school." In my personal opinion, Latin is not a dead language. There's a common misunderstanding that Latin is what you call a dead language that doesn't matter and was used 2,000 years ago. But the fact is, Latin never died. It never came to a catastrophic ending. Latin has gradually evolved over time into other, like art, literature, law, government, science, mathematics. They all use some form of Latin or part of Latin today. Latin is not a dead language, but an eternal language. Latin has branched off. It hasn't disappeared. As I was saying earlier with the Romance languages, as I mentioned, Latin experiences an evolution, not an extinction over the course of hundreds of years. It gradually develops into a set of languages known today as the Romance languages: French, Italian, Romanian, Portuguese, and Spanish. If you have a strong foundation in Latin, then learning any of these other languages would be a much easier number. English is not a Romance language per se, but nevertheless, about 60% of the words in English language do derive from Latin. This graph right here shows you the percentages of how much Latin derivatives are in these languages. So as you can see, Latin is great for not only the love languages or the Romance languages, but Greek, German, Russian, English, Spanish, Italian, and many others. It opens a whole new world to education of language, which you really should consider. Latin improves your brain abilities. It's proven to make you smarter. Many are surprised to learn that Latin significantly increases verbal scores on tests such as the SATs and even GRE exams. It is scrutinized carefully by prestigious colleges, and it will broaden your possible areas of study, giving you a great foundation, which is exactly what university schools love. Colleges note that taking Latin is very good because it builds a base for not only the Romance languages of Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and Romanian, but all of the languages of the Western civilization, which are very important to this day. So these are just some of the main key terms of why you should take Latin. Thank you.